This is Dan Tortora here with the head coach of the LeMoyne softball team, Tracey Roman. Tracey, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, this team has been known, especially as of late, to get down and come back. Just what you could say about how this team finds a resurgence later on in a game and they never say die.
Well, I just asked the team it'd be nice by the end of the year if we could start a game up and finish a game up. As exciting as it is to come from behind, they just have no quit in them. They don't quit, and I think with the transition to Division I, one of the things that we focused on all year was you can't quit on yourself in life, and these games are no different. Like, you're the only one that's going to pick yourself up and keep going, so that's what we try to do. We try to live it, and they're doing a really good job with it.
For this game, the way that you came back later on, and just what you can say about those couple hits that came late, and just Allie Chesney specifically, what she did.
Allie Chesney is she's got to be the best pinch hitter in the country right now with what I think she's like 9 for 13 or something. I mean, it's absurd, but the kid's just feeling good. She's seeing the ball really well, and she believes in herself, and that's so much of hitting, believe it or not, more than the mechanical part. But I am just so proud of her and happy for her, because it's a really difficult role to come in and be able to execute like that on a dime when you've been sitting the whole game. So I'm really proud of her. She's doing a good job. Bright future for her ahead.
And like you said, coming in as a pinch hitter and just believing in herself, and more than mechanics or anything is that mental side of it. What did you see in her that made you want her to be a part of this team? And what did you see in her that made you believe that she could come in a crunch situation like that?
Well, she's a big goofball, number one, so she fits right in. But more than anything, she's got the personality. She's got great energy. She's a total team player. She'll do whatever's required, that's better for the team, even if it results in less, playing time or, what she wants personally. But, she'll do whatever needs to be done. And that's the attitude you have to have. And not easy to do, but she does it very well.
And then looking at LB and all the work that we already know that she's done on the mound in her 5 years here, just what you can say about how she was pitching down the stretch. And she said, the umpire kind of looked like changed kind of where that strike zone was going to be, and she had to ad-lib and was able to get out of it with a victory. Yeah,
it was tough. I think that's the most frustrating thing for a pitcher, for sure, is when the umpire starts to change their zone later in the game. But she's really good at adjusting, making adjustments. I thought Mick started the game and did really well for her first few innings as well, and held things down. But, Laura's a battler. She wants the ball in her hand, and, I think she gives us a great opportunity to not only get a lead, but keep a lead.
And this is the second time this season where you've won back-to-back series, just what that means, especially down the stretch.
It's really hard, Dan, because I don't even think about it that way. It's like we come out every day, and this whole series win thing is different, of course, to the NE10 where you only play each team twice. So, sometimes it's just a split was as good as it got. But we're just trying to focus on winning every game, coming out and looking at each opportunity as it comes. And so, the series win is great, but it's certainly not something we really focus on a whole lot. We're just one pitch at a time, really.
And when you look at it, regardless of the record this season, first season in the NEC, first in D1, what have you seen from your team that you've been most appreciative of how they've had to grow and really play against so many schools that they've never seen?
I'm so lucky to be surrounded by just such high quality human beings, kids of really high character for their age, and I just am excited about how hard they fight for themselves and for each other.